Guys, what's up? I'm Nora. And absolutely none of you have asked for this, so today I'm going to show you how to make crepes. I grew up in France, and these are my favorite thing to eat. You can put Nutella on it, you can put ham in them, depending on if you want a sweet or sugary thing. And today I'm going to show you how to make it. Side note, my kitchen is super dirty, so I've been letting the dishes pile up, and then I'll have something to do later to kill an hour or 20 minutes. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to wash our hands, people. This is not a joke. Now that we have that done, we should probably put our hair up so that we don't have hair in our batter. Once you look like Miss Trunchbull, you are ready to make crepes. You're gonna need 4 cups of flour, 6 eggs, a half cup of sugar, a tablespoon of butter that's been warmed, a little bit of salt, some vanilla extract, and some milk. Before I bake, I always like to set an intention. I just close my eyes. I really think. I meditate on what I'm about to bake. I definitely have been loving sweet treats throughout this whole staying home ordeal, so I'm just gonna hope that I make the sweetest treat ever, and maybe by eating this I'll think that I'm anywhere but here. Let's begin. First we're gonna do the eggs. Who can crack eggs one-handed? I can. I've been really lucky since moving to Asheville. There's actually some like crepe shops, which you usually don't see in America. So that's pretty cool. Next thing after the 6 eggs is we're going to do a half cup of sugar. I had never heard of all these before. And then I went there, and then I got so confused because nothing was name brand. I was like, wait, these look just like Cheerios, but they're not. I think I did a little bit more than a half cup of sugar, but you can never have too much sugar, am I right? We are going to put in some vanilla extract. I'm just going to do like a teaspoon. Shirt says North Carolina. It too is great. So we want to mix that up, but while we mix that up, we're going to want to melt our butters. You know, during this whole stay-at-home thing, it is so awesome because where we live, we have a fenced-in backyard, but across from our backyard, there's like a greenway where people walk, so I've been able to get people watching it. Sometimes people talk super loud on their cell phones while they're running, and I really don't understand that, so sometimes I'll tell people to shut up. I mean, that might be rude, but it just depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll tell them, good job, keep going, got this. And most of the time they'll ignore me. And in the meantime, we will stir. I would use a whisk, but my whisk is in my big fat pile of dishes behind me, and I need to do something later, so I'm not gonna wash it right now, because that would take the fun out of what I'm gonna do later. Alright, so we are going to whisk these bad boys. We got that mixed in. Now I'm going to take my butter out of the microwave. I'm going to pour the butter in. What have you guys been watching during this craziness? Comment down below. Now we have to do the flour. It suggests when I bake, I like to clean up as I go, just so that like you don't have a huge mess. And that totally defeats everything that I literally just said before, so I don't know what I'm saying. I was so pumped. I went to the grocery store this morning. I know, oh my god, but like I had to go. I won't tell you why, but I had to go. Anyways, and it was the only stop I did. Have y'all been getting creative during this craziness? I sure have. I realized I'm really good at songwriting, so keep your eyes out for that. Crap, I lost count of how much flour I put in. So when I bake, I'm a little fast and loose with my ingredients. I think that, you know, you kind of measure with your heart. Like, the ingredients are just guidelines for how much flour you should put in, or how much sugar, or how much butter, you know? Or how much garlic. I mean, there's no garlic in these crepes, but we all know you don't measure garlic with a measuring cup, you measure garlic with your heart. So, we're gonna mix it up, stir it up. Once you get all stirred up, it says to add the milk little by little. You want your consistency to be like super thin. Crepes are just like super thin pancakes. So I'm probably making way too much, but you know what? You can never have too many crepes. And also, I think I might make these crepes and even for dinner, have them before dinner. Because there's no rules anymore. There's no time. There are no days. Nothing matters anymore. Do what you want because nothing is promised anymore. And if you don't even learn how to make crepes, I just hope you learn what I just said. Put the last cup of milk in. I think 4 1/4 is a lot. I would just stick to 4. So important. So once you have your batter made, put it in the fridge for at least an hour. Don't even try to bake them before because I don't know what it does. I can't tell you why, but I've made the batter before and just like tried to put on the stovetop before an hour and it just doesn't come out right. So trust me, if you want gourmet, if you want to eat this crepe and feel like you're in the flower fields of Paris, and put it in your fridge for an hour. So I put the dough in at 5:10. It's now 6:30. I was able to get so much stuff done. I did my dishes. I planned the biggest party that's gonna happen once I can get out of this house. A list of my enemies. A prank called Walmart. I watched The Shawshank Redemption in French. I did some laundry. I took a cold shower. I checked my dog for ticks. I walked around the neighborhood. I memorized Romeo and Juliet and I acted it out on my balcony. I fantasized about going on the bus just for the fun of it. I learned an entire dance routine from the hit movie Step Up. I listened to Lady Gaga's new song, Stupid Love. I hung the laundry up to dry. I did a lot, so there's a lot of things that you guys can do during this. Oh my god. So it should like thicken up a little bit. You'll see the butter, you'll see the milk. It should smell like the Louvre. The Louvre after a long walk in the Louvre and you're so hungry and you want just a chic snack. Do that a crepe because that's what French people do. So, you're gonna need a pan because it's a pandemic. I know my pan is ratchet as hell. The real authentic gourmet French way to do it is you have this like T-shaped ladle, I guess it's called, so you can really thinly spread it out, but I don't have that. And you know what? You don't really need it. What I will do is, I guess I'll show you what I'll do instead of using that ladle. Then get a plate so you can put your hot crepe on the plate. Haven't heard, there's this crazy documentary. I don't think a lot of people know about it, and more people should. I like to watch obscure things that no one else watches. So I watched this thing called Tiger King, and you should watch it because it's really good. It's a wild ride. There's murder, mystery, drama, tigers, I mean, country music. What more do you need? I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. We also want to get the stove top, I would say medium high. The great Kate Chastain from Below Deck Bravo told me this really good quote, and not about crepes, it's about waffles, but it's the same thing. Make a waffle on the waffle maker. Put the batter in. You make the first waffle. It's horrible. You throw it out. You make the next waffle. It's delicious. And so this is kind of how it is with crepes. You make the first one. You throw it out. The next one, amazing. Trial and error. That's what life is all about, truly. You want the butter to melt in your hot pan and have it spread around so that obviously your crepe doesn't stick to the pan. You can pour it if you want, but this is what I'm using. I'm gonna fill it up. It's gonna be a big fat crepe. You'll know your crepe is ready when it looks like this. Like you can kind of see that the bubbles are stopping. It's super thin. Okay, this is really freaking tricky. This is the hardest part, but it's just like flipping a pig. Oh my gosh, gorgeous! We did it. You just gotta hope and pray when you do it. There's no technique, there's no tactic. When you flip that thing, it is thin, it is fragile. This is how it should look. So I was able to flip it. I couldn't do it with one hand. If it breaks a little, that's okay. So these are the essential things that you need on your crepe. Nutella and powdered sugar. This is what I'm going to put on mine. You can put anything on them. I realized in the beginning of my video that I said you could put salty things on these, but the recipe that I'm using is for dessert crepes. So we're going to take our Nutella. We're going to look at that hottie that just walked by. Woo! Got distracted. Take a big spoonful and just spread it. Spread it with reckless abandon. Spread it like if you were Oprah and you had $1 million and you could just spread it all around the world. Spread it like Jeff Bezos should, because he has $1 quadrillion and is not spreading his wealth anywhere but for his own damn self. Spread it like you spread love when you were in school and it was Valentine's Day and you gave Valentine's Day cards to everyone. You can really fold your crepe anyways. I will show you the traditional way. So you want to fold it in half and then fold it like this. And it is such a sweet treat. To top it off, we'll do some powdered sugar and you'll just sprinkle that shit everywhere. The good thing about powdered sugar is there's so much in a packet, so you don't have to be stingy. And finally, if you can, feed it to someone you love.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
That is awesome.